This is me, Belle Hazelton, born in 1997 and raised in a small country town called Kudal. I am one of four and have two beautiful parents, Toby and Annie. Both Mum and Dad were born in the 1960s and are from the Kudal region. And here are my grandparents, Laurel and Max Hazelton, both from Kudal and born in the 1920s. Without these two admirable people, I would not be where I am today. So here is the Hazelton story. A young boy growing up in country New South Wales, Charles Maxwell Hazelton hated school as much as he loved flying. He dreamed of becoming a fighter pilot, and at the height of World War II, aged 16, he joined the Air Training Corps. But the man who was going to become Australia's pioneer of bush aviation and an aviation legend was thwarted when the war ended, and the military told him that with so many pilots and engineers around, there was no future in the industry. As years went on, Max would spend his time building up his flying hours. It was 1953 and Max had persuaded his mother to lend him some money to buy his first plane, an Oster. This was the start of the Hazelton Airlines and the first plane in the Hazelton fleet. This single-engine aircraft could carry a pilot and 3 passengers and provided charter services to mainly stock and station agents. It was 1954 when Max and his Oster were caught in bad weather and crashed in rugged terrain near Oberon, New South Wales. Luckily, Max survived the crash without a scratch and in true Australian spirit walked 100 kilometres through heavy bush over the next 6 days to find his way to civilization. Max then acquired a Cessna 180 and more aircraft to undertake freight, newspaper carriage, aerial agriculture, operations and the provision of essential services such as emergency medical evacuations for rural New South Wales. In 1959, the enlarged company moved to its own airfield at Kudal. The 1960s and 70s saw Hazelton become one of the largest aerial agricultural operations in Australia. In 1975, Hazelton began its first scheduled passenger flight from Orange to Canberra. Within 3 years of rapid growth of scheduled passenger services, Hazelton's became the largest general aviation company in Australia. Growth continued, and in 1979, Hazelton started to flying to Sydney. In 1993, Hazelton became a publicly listed company on the ASX and was carrying over 400,000 passengers per year. In 2001, Hazelton was at the centre of a very public takeover battle between Qantas and Ansett. Ownership eventually passed to Ansett, which later in 2002 became part of the Rex Group. Today, Max and his wife Laurel are the ambassadors for Rex Airlines. His contributions to the life of aviation has resulted in an OBE award in 1990 and an AM in 1991. He has contributed to life today as he has not only pioneered techniques in aerial agriculture, set flying endurance records, used plane to fight bushfires and campaigned strongly for the Sydney's third runway, he has also locked heads with Bob Hawke by defying a union ban to fly live merino sheep out of Australia. His significant contributions has resulted in many recognitions, such as the Max Hazelton Aero Centre at Orange Airport. My father, Toby, has maintained the agriculture side of the business, and with such passion and love around aviation, Max has contributed to the desire all the grandchildren have to fly.